Senator from
Millions of kids are using their energy wisely. What's your excuse?
We now join World News Now.
Town Hall was where he closed out his New Hampshire primary campaign in 2000 and held his 100th town hall meeting this year.
I come to the people of New Hampshire and ask again to let me go on one more mission.
McCain wraps up this final day in Prescott, Arizona, where his political hero and mentor Barry Goldwater ended his presidential campaign in 1964. But McCain's not hoping to repeat history. Goldwater lost that campaign in a Democratic landslide. David Wright, ABC News, Roswell, New Mexico.
With so many people expected to cast their ballots today, officials are bracing for what could be the largest turnout in U.S. history. Ohio alone has more than 650,000 newly registered voters, so an army of lawyers is on hand to monitor the process. Across the country, it is estimated that as many as 10 million new voters are registered.
You'll be happy to know that voting went off without a hitch this morning in tiny Dixville Notch. With 100% turnout, Obama came up the big winner over McCain, 15-6. That's a break from tradition. President Bush won here back in 2004. Since 1948, this tiny New Hampshire town has been the first in the nation to vote, with the polls opening just after midnight. Well, be sure to turn to ABC News throughout the day for your complete election coverage. Charles Gibson, Diane Sawyer, and George Stephanopoulos will have the results after the polls close.
Hard to believe just 21 registered voters there.
In Dixville Notch.
Now here's your Election Day forecast. A winter-like storm in the Northwest and Rockies, bringing rain and mountain snow from Washington down to Colorado. Rain and wind in the east from southern New Jersey to North Carolina.
Up to 30 degrees above normal in the middle of the country, with a high of 73 in Chicago today, 74 in Omaha, 82 down in Dallas. Your parents will be toasty. 69 in Atlanta, 80 in Orlando, 69 in LA, and 67 in Denver.
Well, it looks like another gigantic tribute to Barack Obama, but if the polls are wrong, this one's not permanent. It can definitely just wash away.
Yeah, a Cuban-American artist used 500 metric tons of sand, gravel, and pebbles to create this enormous portrait on a beach in Barcelona. It measures 140 by 80 yards. That's longer than a football field, big enough to be seen from outer space and on Google Earth. The artist says it is not an endorsement of Obama, but an expression of hope for common sense change around the world. Always fascinated about how they can make that happen, especially when you're on the ground and you can't sort of get that bird's eye view.
I'm just happy to see something besides a maze.